Welcome to GottaBeReel movie reviews with Thommi.
Hello.
And Jules. And right now we're doing one for the Lillins.
You know what? Actually, for the big ones too.
True. We're doing Lightyear.
Yes. And I promised Jules that I would at least see the next 3 animated series.
Thank you.
I'm
Features.
glad I seen this though. So let's talk about it. It was PG.
Yes.
Who stars the voiceovers?
So this time around, Buzz Lightyear is being voiced by Chris Evans. It was Tim Allen in the Toy Story movies.
Okay.
Yeah. So Chris Evans is Buzz Lightyear. We have Keke Palmer as Izzy Hawthorne.
I knew her. I didn't even look at the voiceovers, but I knew her voice. So she has a
very
unique
distinctive.
voice. Yes.
Yeah. Peter Shawn as Socks.
Oh, I love Socks.
Yep. Taika Waititi as Mo Morrison. I love Taika. Dale Souls as Darby Steele. She was in, you'll recognize her voice because she was in Orange is the New Black, if you ever saw that.
Okay.
So, James Brolin as Zurg. Uzo Aduba as Alicia Hawthorne, and she was also in Orange is the New Black.
Okay.
And Isaiah Whitlock Jr. as Commander Burnside.
All right. So let's talk about what was Lightyear about. So this is no Andy. So basically this is like
the prequel.
So Buzz was doing his own thing, and then later down the road he became a toy for Andy.
Yes.
So this, okay. See, I didn't know that beforehand.
Yes.
Okay.
Andy saw this movie and said, I want that Buzz Lightyear toy.
Okay.
And that's how that happened.
Okay, got it. Okay, so tell us what this is about.
So legendary space ranger Buzz Lightyear embarks on an intergalactic adventure alongside ambitious recruits Izzy, Mo, Darby, and his robot companion Socks. A lot of people are saying Socks stole the show. I love some Socks.
I want Socks.
Socks is a cat, and he is the smartest, dopest cat.
Yeah, like at first you're like he's, all mechanical and stuff, but he actually seemed like he had feelings.
Yeah.
And I want one of those.
I don't want a real pet. No offense.
You want
Sorry. But I would love to have like a Socks. Yeah.
Wasn't he so cute and so inspiring and always have us back? Oh, he was so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so this, as you think this kind of shows us how failure shapes us.
Yeah.
You have failures and you feel like you let your team down, but then there's always something else you can do, but that's what teamwork is about.
Yeah.
If you fail, somebody else steps up, picks the rest of the crew up, right?
Yeah.
So let me tell you what happened when I was in the theater.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. So I'm going to say this because I don't know if it's been a topic because I don't read. I had to stop reading stuff online.
Yeah.
Because people. Okay, here's the thing. First of all, I want to say, first, it was beautiful to watch. Of course,
yes.
It's always like that with Disney or Pixar.
Yeah,
it's beautiful to watch. Let me give them some major props for the diversity in this cast.
Super diverse.
I want to clap so bad, but I don't want it to be all in your ear, all out. Superbly diverse. We had Grandma in there. Grandma wasn't sitting in no rocking chair, baking pies and cakes. She was bout it.
Right.
She was strapped up and everything. But you had Grandma. You had black characters that stayed in through the entire movie. It had lesbians in here, which I'm sure people have talked about.
Oh, they're not going to be shown in like China and Korea certain places
because of that.
Because of a kiss. And the kiss was just...
It was a very quick smooch. So listen to what happened, right? So in this movie, I don't want to give you too much, but they show some time progression, right?
Yeah.
So they show, Buzz's, I guess that was, I don't want to say sidekick, not a sidekick, but they were both astronauts or whatever. But they're showing it, and this is what happened while I'm sitting in the theater with kids like 12 years old.
Okay.
So they're showing progression. So they show, and she actually says, yes, I'm married, and she talked about her wife.
Yeah.
So you know that. So time progresses, and then you see her pregnant, and... Parents, please talk to your kids about this stuff. This is what this kid yelled out. Wait, how is she pregnant? I was like, this kid's almost 12 at this point. Mom should have already had that talk. Parents,
yeah.
I'm not just mom or dad, because that was embarrassing. And I was just like, shh. What are you supposed to say at that point? I didn't know what to say. But you're going to
talk about it after the flick. That's what you say.
Yes. At this point, especially the way a lot of TV shows and cartoons are going, you might as well have a talk with your kids so they're not in the theater yelling out stuff like that and just that ain't. I'm like, it was just an embarrassing moment.
That reminds me when I saw what's her name with the one unibrow Frida Kahlo movie.
Oh yeah.
And this older gentleman who was partially deaf, he was sitting down low. Mm-hmm. She's gay.
Wow. like what? How do you?
She's gay.
It's pretty normal these days, dude.
The woman that was with him was just like, shh. I think it was his daughter. I think she was like, shh.
And how did he not even know that? If you were familiar with Frida, you would already know that. But
he wasn't familiar, and he just yelled it for the whole theater.
Like,
so
dude,
if you didn't catch it, which you
yes.
should have.
So apparently there are people out here who have an issue with the lesbians.
Yes.
And here and again,
yes.
It was just a quick peck.
Quick peck, like you would kiss your child or your mother or father.
They have the issue because of it being
maybe
a lesbian relationship. Let's just put it out there. I'm not even going to sugarcoat this thing
because it was a quick dry one. It was just a It was
Yeah.
not a whole. I was like, what is the thing about? Like, I even forgot about it as soon as they did it. Mm-hmm. Like, the scene was so quick.
And it's coming in a lot of cartoons. I'm looking at it online. Stuff is coming up. Almost every show that I watch on TV has a gay character in it. I want to say probably at this point, at least 70% of the shows I watch has a gay character in here. Yep. Okay, and that's fine because like I said, I am so big on representation for everybody. And this animated film, I can't call it a cartoon because she will get me afterwards. But anyway, I love the diversity in here. I think it was beautiful. You know, a lot of the characters were in here. Like I said, the whole movie, not just, let me throw a black character in here or an elderly or, lesbian character. They had real parts in the movie, and I loved it. So parents, please, at this point in time, you need to start teaching your kids acceptance. I don't want them in movie theaters and things like that. And the kid says something else a little while after that, which I'm not going to repeat, but I just had to shh again. Because we don't want those embarrassing moments, okay? The times have changed, whether you like it or not. This is what it's going to be.
Yep.
This is going to be nearly every show you watch that you're introducing it into cartoons.
Yep.
And that's up to you as a parent how you want to handle it. But you need to teach your kids acceptance. That's just that's just period, okay? Because there was somebody in the theater who I knew who was a gay guy, and I didn't see his face because of where they were sitting. But I was also embarrassed for him. When the kid said that, wait, how's she pregnant? I'm like,
he really didn't get it. He didn't know. That's the shame for him because even if he's, heterosexual himself, he needs to know about some birds and bees if he's going to start messing with some little girls.
Right.
So
it's something. Yeah, parents, just please.
You need to talk at some level.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm
not the boss of anybody.
I'm just saying acceptance, or
I'm just saying education.
Educating.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying. All right, extra scenes.
Yes, 2 minutes into the credits, and then 8 minutes in, and at the very end.
I didn't wait the 8 minutes, but I waited the 2 minutes.
I waited. I saw them all, and the last scene, I would think, kind of let you know that there's probably going to be another sequel.
And I wouldn't mind seeing another sequel. I actually really did enjoy this. Now we want to talk about Chris Evans and Tim Allen, the voiceovers.
Yeah. So why is Chris Evans Buzz Lightyear when Tim Allen was playing him? Tim Allen has voiced the character for a long time, and the audience know him and love him. There's a very simple answer. They're not technically voicing the same character. Writer-director Angus MacLean is categorizing Pixar's 26th film Lightyear as a sidequel to the Toy Story franchise.
I've never heard of sidequel. That is the first time I heard sidequel. I guess is that going to be a thing
it's kind of weird how they keep trying to explain it. And even before I came over here to film this, I was seeing on the news that at Disney, when they used to show the Lightyear character, he was all in costume. He looked like the Buzz Lightyear, from Toy Story. Looked like the cartoon character,
That's
right?
What I know.
Now, because of this Lightyear movie, they have like an actual handsome man. They show his face in the Buzz Lightyear costume, but he doesn't have a helmet on.
Yeah,
they're showing his handsome face.
He's very handsome.
So they're trying to kind of separate it, but it's also kind of confusing for us. Because when you came out, you said, this is the toy that this is how Andy saw the toy that he wanted because he saw the movie. And now you're like, it's a side equal.
Buzz had a good makeup artist in here.
It's a little,
he was
yeah.
Okay.
Chris Evans shares the same birthday with Tim Allen, who voiced Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story franchise. They're both born on June 13th. Evans was born in 1981 and Allen was born in 1953.
All right.
This is the first animated film for actor James Brolin. That's kind of surprising. and Pixar's first spin-off and second prequel after Monsters University that came out in 2013.
I remember that one. So for this one, I'm going with the 3. I mean, it was cute to watch. It was fun. It was almost 2 hours. I didn't recognize it. They had the good action in there and, kept the pace. I'm going with the 3 clappers for this one. What about you?
I give it a solid 3 too. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was fun. Yep.
And it's cool. So if you have a lot of kids, definitely recommend matinee for it. I would say go see it. Don't wait for DVD. It was a fun movie, even for us adults. That's why we were saying this for the little ones, but it was also for us too.
It's a little sad apart. You would Disney and Pixar always got to take you on some dang roller coaster. They always got to.
But it's good
make
to show,
somebody die.
It's good to show that's life. That's the circle of life, and you have to have some kind of realism at some point.
Circle of
life. That's what we learned. Hey, the Lion King. There are going to be people, but that Bambi, go back to Bambi. Somebody died, and we got to be real with the kids.
All of their animated features. They got to kill somebody.
Yes,
they got to try to get those tears, Dumbo.
But then there's always at the end you feel. That's Disney Pixar. They do stuff like that. But I don't mind it. This was a fun movie. Go check it out. So we want to thank you very much for tuning in to our review of Lightyear. Don't forget, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, and we're on Cash App.
Let us
know. Yeah, let us know also what you want to see. What would you like for us to review for you? Tell us. We don't care if it's a classic, new, anything. Just let us know. We got you covered. All right? Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.